Alright, picture this. America, before Columbus, before Vespucci, before any European had even heard the word continent. This place wasn't just empty land waiting to be discovered. It was already alive, buzzing with civilizations, stories, and secrets that most of us never hear about. Let's rewind thousands of years, to a time when massive cities rose from the soil. Ever heard of Cahokia? It's right near present-day St. Louis, and at its peak, around 1100 AD, it was bigger than London. Picture grand plazas, sky-high earthen mounds, and a population in the tens of thousands. This was the heart of a culture that traded with communities hundreds of miles away. And that's just one. Across North America, there were the Mississippians, the ancestral Puebloans, Mesa Verde, Chaco Canyon, and the mound builders of the Ohio Valley. These groups had astronomy, art, and architecture that would blow your mind. Meanwhile, further south, advanced societies thrived for centuries. The Maya, the Olmec, the Aztec built pyramids, mapped the stars, and wrote in hieroglyphs. Their cities were so sophisticated some had running water and complex road systems before Europe did. But here's the wild part. These civilizations weren't isolated. There's growing evidence of trade routes stretching from the Great Lakes to the Gulf of Mexico with copper, shells, and obsidian changing hands. Some even believe there may have been contact between Native Americans and explorers from across the oceans. Long before the famous European voyages, there are Norse sagas about Vinland and mysterious artifacts like the Maine penny, a Viking coin found way too far from home. Yet when Vespucci finally mapped these shores, so much had changed. Diseases triggered by earlier contact, environmental shifts, and conflicts had already transformed the landscape. What explorers saw was just a snapshot, a world in transition, not the full story. So next time you hear that America was discovered, remember, this land was already home to thriving cultures, epic cities, and mysteries that still haven't been solved. The real hidden story isn't about who found America, but about the civilizations who called it home for thousands of years before anyone else knew it existed. Thanks for joining me on this ride through America's untold past. If you like stories that turn history upside down, hit that subscribe button. I've got plenty more coming your way.